Hey everyone, and welcome to the Pint Pals Podcast. We invite you on this journey to explore the world of craft beer. Each episode, we'll take a new step into the craft beer world to help you find the best ones. We'll sample some beers, give our rating on them, and share some laughs along the way. So please join us, and remember, craft beer is for everyone.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pint Pals Podcast. It is I, Lucas.
Hey, my name's Nate.
And this is the first time that we're recording in about 2.5 months, and we're doing it live again on location.
We really liking this live on location thing.
I'm a big fan of it too. We are at the brand new outdoor patio type area for
Dude,
Jackie O's on 4th.
This place
And
is massive.
I mean,
Quite honestly, I was not expecting it to be this big.
oh yeah, no, this place is huge. I mean, we've been to Jackie O's has been here for a couple years now, but they haven't had this patio open. It's only been open, I think this is the second weekend of it. And it's got like an upstairs deck, kind of, that's in like a giant L shape, and like a downstairs L patio that kind of goes all the way from the front of the building to way past the back of it, essentially.
And they got the inside, and it's also 2 stories.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's real
Pouring
nice
beer
inside, real nice
upstairs,
outside. They
pouring
got
inside.
bars on pretty much every location, so you're not gonna have an empty glass for too long. But it's very packed, very
I
packed
think
here.
every time I've drove past here because I think they opened last weekend, maybe.
I think last weekend is their first weekend that they were open.
Every time I've been by that they've been open, it's been packed. There's people everywhere for it.
Oh
so.
yeah. So since this is our first time doing this in about 2.5
It's not our first
months.
time, Lucas, you know that.
It's our first time doing this in about 2.5 months. We haven't recorded since the festival in Minnesota. We have some breaking news, I guess.
To be fair, though, like Minnesota's episode was enough to like cover recording for about
I was
2 months.
that was a pain, but like a good pain. Like I'm excited to go back next year. I just, goddamn, that was just a pain in the ass to edit that episode.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. She's going for the window.
She what?
Yeah, the ordering the window. So it actually
so it is
It
active.
is an active. Well,
Oh.
we're about to find out. I'll let you know in a little bit. So you
Oh,
don't
okay.
awkwardly turned around, but
Well, there's also that bar, like literally 20 steps that way.
yeah, but there's no line here. That has a line.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
2 little
I think.
lines.
Yeah, I think, right?
So what beer are you sipping on?
All right, yeah. So I got the Italian style Pilsner. I think it was. I didn't want to say it, so I said the Italian style. Is it Piazza Pizza? Is it pizza?
I don't know if it's that
It
or
was
if it's
Piazza.
or they're just a big fan of the former Mets catcher Mike Piazza.
Okay, that's probably what it is. Is he Italian?
But with a name like Piazza? Yeah, I would say so.
Isn't Italian? Doesn't it have to end in a vowel?
I don't know.
Isn't that how it works? Like, you're not Italian unless it ends in a vowel.
I don't
Any of
know.
our Italian listeners, can you please let us know? Do we have any listeners in Italy?
I've what?
In Italy? Do we have any listeners in Italy?
If my sister listens to this podcast,
Oh, there we go.
yeah,
you can
she's
ask
over
her.
there.
Ask her if that's the case.
She just graduated yesterday or today. I'm not sure, but I saw pictures that went up of her. She just graduated from a soccer program over there. So
Is she just coaching or actually playing?
playing, but I think she was doing it so she could get her, I don't know how it worked, but I think she was going over there to get her master's so she can work for essentially, she wants to work for a club team somewhere in the world. So,
Huh.
and that's kind of a place where a lot of people go if they want to work for club teams.
Hey, then you'll have an in somewhere for a club team.
Yeah, I have an in with the
Assuming-
Columbus Crew. She wants to, meanwhile, there's 2 teams in New York that she could work for.
Oh, you want her to come back? She's planning to come back to the United States for a club?
I don't know.
I figured it was like a club, international club. Like,
She could work for an international club. She could work
okay.
for a team in Italy. She could work for a team in England, Germany. I don't know
that'd
where
be
she wants to
pretty damn
go.
Cool, I won't lie. That'd be
She
pretty damn
she did a
cool.
lot of traveling while she was over there. I know that. She went to I think a Barcelona game in Spain.
Huh. All right. The window officially does not work.
What?
The window officially does not work.
Ah,
Was denied,
well, that's exciting.
which I think stinks. Like, why have a window there if you can't order beer from there? But I guess maybe they're just too busy inside.
I would, yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe not enough staff to have the windows going.
That's fair. Anyway, yeah, so first episode in quite some time. We've been up to, I mean, it's not like we've been dead. We've been doing
I'm
a
also
lot of stuff
enjoying
in
the
between.
Homer's Hazy.
Yeah. you got a beer too. I forgot about that.
I got a beer too.
Got a big tangent.
But go ahead with what you were saying.
I mean, to just say, like, we've been busy. It's not like we've been dead. You know, we've been doing a bunch of other stuff, doing everything but recording, which I think we needed a little hiatus. I think you needed a hiatus from editing after all what went down with our last episode. And I have to say, I appreciated your preface to the episode. I listened to it, and you were not wrong. The amount of cursing and derailed our podcast got as we got more drunk, which makes sense because when we try to do multiple episodes in a row, it tends to be just.
You can tell. You can tell. If we did multiple episodes in one day, you can tell. It was definitely the most editing I've ever had to do, but my God, there was so much of that episode that didn't make it in. It's just there was so much stuff that just needed to be taken out because I didn't want people to ruin their image because there was a lot of people that enjoyed being on the podcast and talking into a microphone, but there's also a lot of people that enjoyed the sound of their own voice.
That's true.
That's
true.
That's me saying that as a host of a podcast, but I'll tell you what, I hate listening to the sound of my own voice.
I hate it too. That's why I hate editing.
God, I hate it. I hate it.
If I have to listen to my voice for an hour while editing, I'll blow my brains out.
I sound like a nasally nerd to myself.
That's exactly it.
I don't feel like I have a nasally voice, do I?
No, you don't. And that's how I feel too. When I listen to myself, I sound like this, and hey guys. Yeah, I hate it. It drives me insane. That's why sometimes I struggle to listen to our own podcast. But actually, once I start listening to it, like as a listener, not as like editing, it's not as bad.
I can't.
No,
I can't. I can't listen to it.
A little bit different.
After recording it and then being in charge of editing it and then listening to the same line like 20, 30 times each and then trying to get it to blend properly and stuff like that, it kind of takes the fun out of it when you listen to the complete project.
Not saying we're going to pay you, but if anybody out there wants, edit our videos, we'll give you a letter of recommendation or something, from the company.
I was thinking because there's a podcast I listen to. There's a podcast I listen to. They get interns from Ohio State.
I don't have the kind of strings to be able to pull that at Ohio State.
Well, I don't know if it's a lot of strings or it's just like we just reach out and say, hey, we have a podcast. If there's somebody that wants to edit it, we'll sign a letter.
Yeah, I mean,
we can pay him in beer.
I'm definitely sure. Yeah, I can pay you in beer.
We can pay him in beer.
You
that's
can drink
for sure.
a beer with us at points.
Yeah, you can come with us every brewery.
Yeah. No, definitely. We could probably get a lot more content out if we didn't have to edit it.
Are you saying we should ask Ohio State if they have any interns?
I think so. I think we should do that. We'll put that on the docket for next time.
On the docket for next time? All right, let me...
Yeah, you got a computer there. Put it on the list. I'm sure you have a list.
I don't have a list.
You don't have a list?
No, I only have this here for if we have to Google something.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be staring into my phone.
That's fair.
The guy's walking around with 5 pizza boxes. Where the hell are people getting pizza?
That's Ohio Pizza.
Oh, shit. That dude's rocking a Finley Bruin shirt.
Nice. Did I miss the guy with the Ohio State hat?
No, that guy right there.
Oh, nice. He definitely saw you looking right at him.
What?
He said something to you.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He's like, he was probably like, a couple of douchebags with microphones.
That's exactly what we look like.
Do you have any news since we've been gone for 2.5 months?
Oh, man, dude, so much. I mean, more of just updates of what I've been doing, if anybody really cares. But, I went to Asheville. We did a nice brewery, hopping around there. Got to try some really cool breweries. One that I have not had before was, and I'm gonna butcher this beyond belief, is Catawba.
Catawba?
Catawba? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's like the
word?
Catawba Island.
Catawba?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah.
It's just Catawba Island, right?
Catawba.
Or is it Catawba Brewing?
It's Catawba Brewing. I'm pretty sure I put my
because in
away.
Ohio there used to be a Catawba Island. I believe they shut down.
See, because that's why I thought we had it. Yeah, Catawba Brewing Company. They had they had cobbler sours that were really good.
I have a couple of pie sours in my fridge I need to get into.
You have a lot of stuff in your fridge.
I do. And a lot of stuff not in the fridge.
I drank a beer before we came because I knew I had to get rid of something.
Oh, man.
Ever since this podcast, dude, my fridge has a dedicated almost 2 shelves to beer because of this podcast.
Good.
Plus, I have like a mini fridge from college that I keep in like a room, and I'll occasionally will put beer in there. Dude, I have not been into that for about 6 months now.
You have not what?
I have not been into that fridge in 6 months.
Why not?
I don't know what's in there.
Open it. There could be some good mysteries in there.
There probably is. And they're probably very old. So we're gonna have to figure that out for next time. That'll be
It's probably like year-old Miller Lite.
You're not wrong. And you know how like those mini fridges have the little freezer up in the corner, and if you get the beers too close to them, they get like really, really cold and gross.
Yeah, I know
and
how
when
freezers
you gotta open
work.
them and they start to like. Oh yeah, thank you. I hate you. I hate you so much.
I know. Do you want to give these beers a Prost rating?
Yeah. So this.
Well, I guess we have different beers.
Yeah, but I'll let you go first with yours.
So I have the Homer's Hazy.
False. You forgot to do something.
Oh.
I finally get to catch you on this.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
So, Lucas, how do we rate our beers on the Pint Pals Podcast?
So here on the Pint Pals Podcast, we have our very own rating system. We call it the Pro Scale. And it is an acronym, which means P stands for probably won't drink again, R is regrettable, O is optimistic, S is satisfactory, and T is terrific. So with this Homer's Hazy Pale Ale, I'm going to give it an S because it's very, very solid, very middle-of-the-road hazy pale ale, but it's very refreshing on a hot day like this. But it's, nothing like too much of the wow factor that a tea would get, but I enjoy it, and I would have more of this. So.
Do you find it harder to rate, like, try to think of the correct words for this. So compared to hype beers, do you find it harder to rate beers that are not hype beers into tea?
No, because I don't give a shit about hype beers.
Okay. So I'm also going to go with an S. So I had the Italian Pilsner Piazza. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
You're the one that was trying to correct me on it.
That's what it looked like to me.
A baseball player, something like that. Anyway, it's smooth. It's very light. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it. It's nice. I like it. Enjoy it. I'd definitely get it again. So I'm going to go with an S.
There's a lot of people here going to the crew game.
There is. I'm actually seeing more crew people than I did when I was at Parsons, quite honestly. Well, granted, these are people that are probably like going to the game.
Oh yeah. I just think it's like this is our first time not going to the tailgate.
Oh, it feels weird.
It does feel weird.
I didn't know what to do with my morning. I actually did chores and cleaned.
I didn't spend money on Coors Light. That's exactly.
There you go. Though to be honest, we don't have to spend. We haven't even talked about the fact that we've been tailgating. Like that's completely new because we haven't been doing that. We've been going to crew games.
Yeah, we should record an episode down there.
We definitely could. We could have new to the crew on there as well. They could chill with us. We get Steven on there. We can get Alex. Yeah. It'd be a good time. Yeah,
it would be a good time.
But anyway.
Are you going to that Wednesday game against LA Galaxy?
I mean, if you're going, sure.
It's Wednesday. I just know that you're in bed by 8 o'clock.
We'll put a pin in that. I'm honestly not sure. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so we've been going to tailgating for the crew games. We usually start around 2:30,
2:30,
somewhere around there. But we honestly don't need to bring beer. And I keep telling you the fact that we don't have to get beer, but you still get beer. And, I mean, the Nordeca has, I'm assuming, is it the Nordeca or is it another group?
I don't know. It might be the Black Flag group.
Okay.
I
think that's right. I mean, they usually have coolers and coolers of beer.
Well, there's breweries that just donate beer for the tailgating.
I mean, that's awesome. I mean, some of it's been Wolf Ridge, which we both like, so. No more beer, Lucas. No more Coors or whatever it is you drink.
Hey, I need my Crushables.
Just get the Crown Peach and for
mixers.
That's all you need.
I've pretty much sworn off liquor. Like I'll do it every now and again, but I don't. Like the first time I bought a bottle of liquor in about a year was for that first crew tailgating, and it was that Crown Peach.
So I do want to say, and this will be a nice little plug for our advertisement here. If you don't already know about this, one of the best ways to shotgun a beer
Oh, now you okay, yeah.
is to be us selling out, right?
Yeah,
So-
for the $1.80 that we make per sale, being completely, transparent with everybody.
But it is definitely worth it. I've been able to shotgun a beer much more successful than I have with maybe using my keys to put a hole in a can and then drink it. So
Yeah.
if you haven't, from is it Angry? No.
It's from Wild Man
Wild
Drinking
Man.
Company.
Wild Man Drinking Company.
They've invented something called the Kraken, and it is the ultimate shotgunning tool. And for those looking to spice up any barbecue this year or any tailgating event or any time that you feel like you are getting together with some friends and want to shotgun some beers, use the ultimate shotgunning tool, the Kraken 2.0, and use code Pint Pals. You'll save some money, and we'll make some money. And that's us selling out, everyone. And if there's anybody else out there that wants us to sell out some more, I'll gladly do it.
We'll be a billboard for you. Just do it. We don't have anything with Brooker, do we? But other than just good friendship.
Yeah. No, nobody's invented a drinking tool. But Joe has companies reaching out to him left and right. Yeah. He's getting some beer funnels sent to him that are in the shape of eagles, I believe.
Beer funnels.
Yeah. Like it's so like imagine like a bird statue where it's like got its wings like in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's it's hollowed out and it's got a hole in the middle of it. So you pour your beer in it and you hold it kind of like you would like a shotgun essentially, and then you tilt it up and it comes out the tail.
America, baby.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, he's probably going to get them for the 4th of July, honestly.
I mean, there are people out there that would buy that, I'm sure. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
That's fine, I guess. One time a year. Huh. That amazes me. I mean, like, that I can see like a one and done kind of thing, but at least the Kraken, has like
The Kraken fits
reusability.
on your key ring.
There we go. It's mobility.
It's
you can carry
mobility.
wherever. Although, technically, it might be considered a weapon if you try to take it into some kind of stadium or something, so you might want to leave it at home. Just 'cause it's got that point on it.
Jeez. Yeah, it's got that piece of sharp plastic.
It
to
might get
puncture
flagged
beer
at
cans.
security, so... We didn't actually... We mentioned that we were at Jackie O's, but we didn't actually say anything really about them.
That's true.
That they
true.
are
I also have
located-
no idea if this audio is going to be any fucking good.
Oh, it sounds fine.
It sounds fine?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Oh, okay. It's just
Yeah.
loud because I don't have headphones on?
Yeah, 100%. That's why.
Gotcha.
I promise you. Yeah, so they're originated out of Athens, Ohio, correct?
Yes.
And they moved up last year here, just started off with a bottle shop, and they slowly been growing. It looks like they brew here now, too.
That makes
As well.
sense. So they don't have to drive kegs up.
I mean, Athens isn't that far, though.
Yeah, but it's
I
far
guess.
enough to, I mean,
I guess, yeah. Yeah, so they got the brew house there, and they got this nice outdoors just opened up, so I am very impressed. They are definitely super busy. I gotta tell you. Okay, look, I'm one to be a nice guy to people, but I was standing up there, and these ladies next to me left, and then these two, I want to say college girls, walk up next to me, and the waitress comes up, she's like, "Who am I helping next?" And I'm like, "We're next." I was like,
Did you punch them?
I wanted to, and you know what? They didn't even get a beer. They got a mixed drink, so it took even longer. I was like, "You're coming to a brewery to get a mixed drink." All right. You know what? I'm not going to say anything because that says everything right there. That's all I need. So, yeah, so that's why it took me so long to get back.
I'd fight them. Yeah, if you see them walk by, I'll fight them.
I bet you will. I
don't give a shit.
I didn't even want to look at them because I was so mad. I knew I would, they would know that I was mad if I looked at them. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, Jackie O's is now, I guess, they've well established in Columbus now, I would say. I mean, if this is the crowd that they're getting before crew games, imagine the crowd that they're going to get before Jackets games. A lot closer to Nationwide.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we've walked from from Wolf's Ridge down to the game before.
Yeah. So Ale Trail news.
Yeah.
Volume the latest volume.
What was it? 7?
7, I
right?
believe.
Yeah.
Nate finished.
Like I always do.
And he's owed a T-shirt and everything. So that's good. I did not finish it.
It was, as last year, it turned out, we always say, oh, we'll get it, we'll take our time. And then we get to like the last 2 or 3 months and we saw
and then it's like a mad dash to
it's a
get
mad dash
stamps.
to get them all. This one was definitely much better than the previous year where they had over 60 different ones on there.
Well, they were doing that because of COVID. But.
Yeah, but, so much better this year. A couple of new ones. One that I want to give them another chance, but Heart State, that was a new one.
Heart State?
Yeah, it's called Heart
Oh.
State.
Yeah.
Have you had them before or heard of them?
I've had their cans.
Oh, okay. It wasn't great. Wasn't really impressed by it. And another one that was new on there was the Ohio Brewing.
Ohio Brewing, yeah.
Which we weren't a fan of. Loved the decor. They had all the famous people there, but yeah.
Felt a little corporate for me.
They follow us now, right?
Yeah, they follow us on
Instagram.
We both had the same reaction when we saw that notification.
It was like, ooh.
I was like, ooh, boy.
Somebody listened.
No, they didn't. That episode didn't get
out.
out.
You haven't aired it.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't aired our on the out and about. I don't know what the name of it is.
Whatever. Night on the Town or whatever it
Night
was.
on the Town.
It's boy.
It was a good episode.
It was a good
enjoyed
episode.
It was a lot of fun.
I didn't realize that it's on YouTube. Like I uploaded it, but made it private, and so I forgot about it. Because I was just like, I don't want it to be out there yet. I just want to upload
Maybe
it, and then I'll take care of it.
Maybe I saw it sitting there and thought it was. Huh. Okay. Well.
Yeah, so I'll release that one before this one comes out.
There's so
and
many
that was an episode that we recorded before the
released
Minnesota Beer Festival.
All those secret episodes that just don't get released and are just chilling there. Abby has only 2 more episodes left before she's finished completely from front to end.
Then we got to start making content so she stays far behind.
She made a joke about me this morning that is like, oh, I only got 2 more episodes. You guys are just now recording? I was like, yeah.
But I can tell what episode she's on because the original platform we had, they shut down.
Yeah.
So we switched over to Podbean. And I can see it basically it doesn't count any of our stats from before, which kind of sucks, but it kind of like restarts it. So I can see all these older episodes from like when we first started and stuff like that. Have like 1 listen, 2 listens, or something like that. I'm like, this is where Abby is. Yeah.
This is I'm following Abby through the podcast.
Yeah. When it's like the more recent ones, I can't figure it out. But when she first started listening, I was able to track her.
He's watching you, Abby.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead and rate these beers real quick?
I'll give a rating to mine. This is the Raz Wheat from Jackie O's, which I've had numerous times in my can. This is my first having it on draft. The raspberry definitely sticks out a little bit more, which I really like. Just a really solid beer. I'm going to give it a T. I love Raz Wheat from Jackie O's. Just straight up raspberry wheat ale. Delicious.
That is one of their beers that I enjoy, but I think my favorite Jackie O's beer is the Java Stout that they do.
Okay, yeah, I haven't had that one.
Not only do I love the can art of Jabba the Hutt riding a TIE fighter holding 2 cups of coffee, but I think it's called Java the Stout.
Okay.
And it's delicious. It's one of my favorite stouts of all time. But when it's like during the summer and stuff like that Raz Wheat's always good. And the Who Cooks For You is definitely one of my favorites.
I've had that one.
But right now I'm sipping on the apricot sour.
How is it?
It's very refreshing.
Yeah.
It's pleasantly tart, not over to the point where it's like I need a gallon of water.
It smells tart.
It smells delicious. I'm gonna give this one. A T. Like
Really?
this is a fantastic summertime beer. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I do.
It's a fantastic summertime beer. Do you like apricots?
I do, but that was actually a lot more tart than I was expecting. You kind of sold it down a little bit.
It's not that tart.
I do like that aftertaste. Ooh, that aftertaste gives me there's a candy that it's reminding me of, and I can't remember what it is. Damn, that's gonna kill me. The aftertaste tastes like
what?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Smarties.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Aftertaste of Smarties.
That's what it is. I'm so glad you got that because that was gonna kill me all day.
Well, my palate is way more refined than yours.
That's what
Nathaniel.
it is. I have the palate of sandpaper that doesn't get anything.
Do you have any more new exciting news on your end?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there is something you're just not telling me.
There's something I have that I haven't told you.
Oh, okay. What is it?
What is it is as of yesterday, Friday, May 12th. What?
I'm ready. I'm already thinking when I know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you say it.
I have been promoted to assistant brewer of Crooked Can Brewing.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
It's
holy shit.
I don't want to say well deserved, but like fuck, I've been waiting for it.
I saw it in your eyes. It's like he's gonna say it.
Yeah,
he's gonna say it. It's happening.
That
that is fucking awesome.
Yesterday
man.
at work.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I now get 5 days of vacation.
Yeah, because you've been brewing, so you brew on your own now, correct? That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's definitely needed because we're about to go into our busy time of the year.
Yeah.
And those double brew days are coming up, and I don't think my boss wants to be there for 16 hours brewing beer.
Double brew day, is that where you do the brewing, you clean it out, and then just do another brew? That's all it is, essentially? Okay.
So that would,
my whole body just feels like, I feel like I'm floating away. I'm like so happy for you right
yeah,
now. I do.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
that
very
is
happy.
Awesome. Holy
very
shit.
happy about it. I was surprised you don't go on to Discord anymore, really. I made an announcement in the Discord.
Before you told me?
Before
Oh, come on.
You were the last one to know.
What?
You were the last one to know.
Damn. That's fair.
I wanted to tell you on the podcast.
That's fair.
Because I found out before we decided to record today, and I'm like, I'm going to tell him on the podcast.
That is awesome. Now I hope this audio is okay because that is fantastic.
Yeah.
If not, this is a core memory right here.
Core memory right here.
I like this.
Yeah. So I am no longer a cellar technician, and I feel like when I tell somebody I'm an assistant brewer, I don't have to explain what my job is.
I'm a cellar tech. What is that?
I'm a beer janitor. That's all it is for cellar tech.
So, are you guys hiring somebody for a cellar tech?
No,
then?
fuck no.
No. So are those duties still stuck to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Whenever there's a brewing day and a cellar tech job, I'm doing that, and Zach's gonna brew. But when there's like just brewing, I'm gonna do it. So I get. Like I'm fine with that. I just I wanted to be able to brew, and I wanted to learn how to brew. I wanted to learn how to make beer.
Yeah. You've had 2 of your own beers, right? You got the horchata.
2.
You've had the
Slip My Rind is going to be coming out soon. It's going to be coming out before Memorial Day.
Good. I was just about to ask.
And I hope you're able to get it before you go to your mom's birthday party.
I would love to take some of that with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the horchata one is coming out for Christmas in July.
Oh, nice. So have you already started that one then? No?
No.
Okay. Huh. I'm guessing Slip My Rind is already sitting in the bright tanks?
Huh?
Is Slip My Rind already sitting in the bright tanks?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. That is outstanding. Well, I think that's it for Jackie O's today.
Yeah, I think that's it for Jackie O's. We got to start to head over to Crew Stadium.
Luke's just trying to convince me that we need to scoot over, but...
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Last time we tried to scoot to someplace, you almost cracked your skull open.
It was freezing that day, too. I got to throw my backpack in the car, though, and I think I'm going to move my car to that $5 parking spot.
All right. God, that means we got to scoot back at night.
Oh, download Spin. Oh, wait a minute, don't-
get on the actual app for the thing too.
Huh?
That's fine. I'm sure there's some Lyft or Lime out
Well,
there.
I think
right?
I think I might have a. I have Spin. I have an account with Spin, so I might have a. Oh yeah. Those are the new Spin scooters.
Oh, okay.
Spin, if you're listening, and you would like to sponsor the Pint Pals podcast,
We'd like to
we
sell
are.
out for you. We'll do it.
We'll sell out for you, no problem.
We'll find a way to relate the two. Don't drink and spin.
I am going to share my code with you.
All right.
I'm going to Facebook Messenger it to you.
All right. Cool. Getting a free ride, hopefully.
So you'll
Yes.
at least have a discounted ride, and I'll get
Hey,
a
there we go.
discount.
If anybody else would like his code, you can just hook up with Lucas.
Oh yeah, if anybody else wants my spin code, it's Lucas Augustine B for some reason. I don't know what that means. Lucas Augustine B. So go nuts.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode here.
Yeah, I think that brings us to another end of another episode of the Pint Pals Podcast. Forgot the name of our podcast for about 30 seconds there.
Yikes, man.
I know.
We didn't have enough
That's,
beers to really do any chug or dump anything
Yeah,
like that. So
I mean, we only had 2 beers, but
shout outs to Jackie
shout out to
O's.
Jackie O's, and if
This
you're ever in the
is
Columbus area,
phenomenal.
highly recommend checking them out.
Yeah.
Or if you're down by Athens, I would love to go to the original location.
Yeah, never been. I've been down there, but never to Jackie
I've
O's,
never
so.
been down there, so
Yeah. Well, any other shout outs?
no, I don't really have any
Okay.
other shout outs.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.